Alright, so welcome to part 2 of net change theorem. So I will give you a real life example. So if you start your position from some other point other than the origin, and after starting from that point, which could be any point except the origin, you undergo some non-uniform motion. And when you undergo that non-uniform motion, you cover some displacement, which you can calculate in the case of a velocity versus time graph with the help of area under the curve. Now that plus the initial displacement tells you the new position of your object which underwent non-uniform motion. So if you see this equation, and don't worry about your lack of knowledge of integration, you can do it. FB, for example, represents your new position, okay, and FA represents your initial position, and the integral, which is a to b f dash x dx, represents the displacement due to non-uniform motion. So your final position is sum of the initial position and the position or the displacement because of non-uniform motion. It's a sum of that. This is what net change theorem is all about, that the new value of a changing quantity like displacement is equal to the initial value plus the integral of rate of change. So go through this, read it carefully, and try to understand it from physics point of view. There is a maths called as definite integration, but if you read it from net change theorem, you will start understanding that definite integration actually is nothing but the change in the physical quantity, which is calculated using integration, and the integration is of rate of change. So pause the video, think about it. Thank you very much.